You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little, expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clock in. They don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back until you sorry, try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, welcome to the hood table, everybody. Come on in, kick back, have a seat. We about to discuss some love and hip hop New York. And please, please, please make sure when you come in through the door, feel free to speak in the chat. Feel free to say hello, how you doing, what's up. Let me know if you watched the show or if you didn't watch the show. And feel free to comment on anything that we discussed tonight about the show or about the excuse me, or about the cast members on the show. Hey, Munch Bar. Hey, Sweets. And also, everybody, make sure you hit the like button. And also, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell. But yes, hey, Munch Bar, how you doing? Did you get a chance to watch Love and Hip Hop New York tonight? Or is that one of the shows that you watch or not? I know some people don't watch some of the stuff that I do reviews on, but they sometimes just come in to enjoy the review anyway. But yeah, tonight was a really good episode on Love and Hip Hop New York. I'm trying to think, where should we start off at? I guess I'm gonna start off with Chrissy, because simply, if you have been following this show for quite some time, you know who Chrissy is. You know who her boyfriend, long time boyfriend, Jim Jones. You said you haven't watched in a very long time. I am doing wonderful, and I hope you are as well. But even though you haven't watched it in a long time, you do know who Jim Jones is and Chrissy, right? Do you remember, like, a couple of years back when she was pressing him about getting married, and they had been dating for years by then? And a matter of fact, I think it was like, how long was it? Like 6 years? A few years back when she was tripping about getting married. And remember when she proposed to him? She got down on her knees and proposed to him, and he didn't accept it. He was like, that ain't how you do things. I'm supposed to propose to you. I'm not ready to get married, and woo. So, her feelings was kind of hurt because they had been, together for a long time. And then turn around, he proposed to her sometimes later, but still it didn't work out. They ended up separating. She moved to Miami, stayed for like 2-3 years, came back to New York recently. They got another house together because, of course, he lost the other house because of foreclosure. He couldn't handle his finances, or who knows what happened, but he wasn't paying the mortgage for a long time. And the bank finally said, y'all got to go. So now they in a new crib and everything. But she has been sweating him because since she moved back to him, moved back from Miami to him, they haven't been able to spend a lot of time together. And it's mainly because he's been working a lot. He into that weed business. Him and Shani got the same ideas, obviously, because she started the weed business a little while ago. Now everybody want to do the little weed business. So he got to fly back and forth to Cali, to handle his weed business. So he's spending a lot of time traveling. And she don't really like it too much because she just moved back home. So anywho, that brings us up to their conversation that they had in this episode. Now, he knows that she has been kind of unhappy because they haven't been spending a lot of time together. So he figured he'd go to a cooking class. Him and Joe Button check out a cooking class. He learns how to put and mix up a few things, comes home, has the house just looking so romantic. I mean, candles, the lighting, the food. He even got a little dinner jacket on and everything. Got it smelling good, flowers everywhere. And he expresses to her while she's in awe, because she's like, what is going on here? Oh my God. And he's like, I've been thinking, and I really think that we do deserve to take that next step into marriage. And what does she say? I don't think we should. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. I'm confused. You've been riding this man for years. You even left him for 3 years, moved to Miami, came back, and now you talking about, I don't think we should get married, because a lot of people I know, they sometimes get a divorce like soon after they get married. And I'm like, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it, not one bit. What I think is really happening here is that she's scared that she's going to still want to get married, and he's going to let her down by not fulfilling her dreams and her wishes of getting married. So she don't want to have anything to look forward to, and then anything, and then get let down again. That's what I really think it is. I'm like, come on, girl. Y'all been together for like 15, 16 years, forever, ever. And now you don't want to get married. I was like, no, wait. Chrissy needs to have several seats. And Jim was looking at her like, what you mean? You don't want to get married now? You don't think we should get married? But he still told her. He said, you might feel differently right now, but I still feel like we deserve to get married. And I think that she deserves to get married. I think they would have a beautiful wedding. I do think, and being the fact that they've been together for a very long time, and she's been, helping him out, she's done a lot for him. And try to keep him on the right track and everything. But sometimes, you have to let a brother know, I can leave. I can leave. There's probably a lot of men out there who would not mind marrying me. So I think when she left for those 3 years, she kind of was like, just put my foot down. We need a little space. We need a little time apart to figure out if we still, going to remain in this relationship. And now that they are, and he's like, I want to get married. I just hope he just takes it in his hands to do what he needs to do. Get her a nice, beautiful ring. Get a romantic setting. I don't know. Get down on that knee again and try it again. What y'all think? I know Chrissy's a little crazy, and so is Jimmy. He's a little crazy too, but I don't know. For some reason, I just like them two together, and I really wish that they would go ahead and settle down and get married. But anyway, we'll see. The next thing I want to talk about is Pressure. Pressure, the rapper, married to Jen. Now, for the last few episodes, he has been living at his grandma's house because his wife put him out because of the fact she believes that he has cheated on her, then had an affair again. Now, they had issues in the past, and she mentioned it before. He mentioned it before, So we know there has been incidents in the past where they have broken up, had a little space apart because of the fact that his infidelity. And he had made a promise to her that he would never do it again. He would remain faithful, woo-de-woo, blah, blah, blah. The girl, the one that's been sending her the text messages and blowing her up in her DMs and everything, the one that she met on the last episode, the one that tried to fight her on the last episode and threw all them receipts out to her, talking about, this is from your husband. Your husband said he loved me. Your husband said he want to be with me. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And on top of that, she trying to say he owes her $60,000. So his wife is kind of confused, and he tried to come back home today, and she's like, you want to talk to me? We gotta take this outside on the steps in front of the yard, because you is not welcome in this household, because you still got some splaining to do. And the thing about it is, we saw last week on the previews of this week that he was going to have a little chit chat with that Jada chick, the one who's making all these allegations. And we saw last week that he had said to her, we made a mistake in sleeping together. So I was looking forward to finding out the full details of that in this episode. And we found that out. He was managing her and trying to help her in her career. So he say, or maybe he was doing exactly what he was doing to Jenna Ski. And that's why she left him and signed to Richie Dollars, which we're going to talk about that a little later too, because I don't think that was a good idea either. But anyway, I'm like, was he giving her the runarounds just like he was doing with Jenna Ski? And probably hoping to eventually sleep with her as well, because the scenarios seem kind of the same. They seem kind of the same. He was, telling her he was going to do this for her career, setting up this, spending all this money. Well, actually, the way it seemed, the way she's expressing is that she was spending a lot of money. He was making a lot of promises, and he left her holding the empty bag, and she lost a lot of money and deals on what he promised to do for her. So she's been out of shape. She's pissed off, but not only is she pissed off about that, but she's pissed off about the fact that they did have a relationship. And she knew in her heart, we women, we know these things. We know when a guy's really just playing us, if he's pretending that he cares, regardless if he's single or regardless if he's in a relationship. Women know if a man really, really, really cares about him, even if they deny it. And of course, she was like, what was it? You mean trying to tell me it was nothing? Like, you just up and left me high and dry with no one, to turn to as far as like with her career. And then on top of that, they had a relationship. She was in love, and he's up there beating around the bush, not really trying to, be upfront with her. And finally, he just says it. Yeah, we messed up, and you fell, I fell, we fell. They fell in love. They fell in love. But how he gonna get pissed off at the producers in the green room when they asked him to verify? They was like, oh, so you loved her? You loved that woman? And that's when he snatched off the mic and got up talking about, oh, we gonna do this. He taking the mic off, getting up, running out the green room, and just leaving them in there. I'm like, dude, you already said to the girl that you loved her, that you was in love with her, and that she wasn't crazy after all. The feelings were mutual. And then you get in the green room and it's like, y'all gonna ask me this? Like, if your wife was to sit down at the end of the season and watch this show, she's gonna see that when you talk to Jada, and she's gonna hear that y'all two were in love and that the feeling was mutual. Now, but I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, because he did tell, he did say that he was they kind of had like a little issue, him and his wife back then, and they kind of maybe were separated, not separated legally, but just beefing, and he probably was not at home at that time either. But I'm like, okay, if y'all was beefing because you was cheating, you gonna cheat again while y'all beefing with Jada? Or maybe Jada was the whole reason why they were beefing last year, because they were kicking it last year. But anyway, he ended it with her. So I guess we got to give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't know if his wife is, because his wife, like I said last episode, I think she a banger. The way that she be walking up on him and having her fist all balled up, like she'd be like, she ready. She be on. She ready. I said last episode that I believe they probably had a few rounds up in that house. house. And she was probably either going upside his head or they was probably fighting each other, but she was getting her licks in because she do not look like the kind of chick that will back away from no fight. And she looked like she will bust her man upside the head with a bottle. And today verified it enough for me. He was like, if you don't get your hands out of my face, she reaching around security. She's swinging on him around security. I was like, oh my God, I knew she. Man, he up here talking about get your hands out of my face. I'm like, yeah, you better tell her to get her hands out your face because she looked like she got hands. She looked like she go a few rounds with him, no problem, easily. And she thick too. I'm like, shit, man. Y'all know I don't condone violence. But yeah, I'm just picturing them going round for round in the kitchen over some female. But anyway, so I'm looking forward to finding out what his wife gonna do next episode, because this episode she was trying her best to swing on him, but security was holding her back because she know he lied. Just be upfront and be honest. Just be honest, because she gonna find out anyway. Y'all celebrities, oh Lord Jesus, y'all celebrities, I don't understand. You do not take a dump where you eat. You do not mess with nobody you work with. You do not mess with nobody in your neighborhood. You don't mess with the neighbor. You don't mess with somebody. I mean, even in high school, most of the people that I knew messed around with people who went to different high schools. It's like, you know, if things don't work out, you got to see each other all the time, every day, and that totally sucks, because I didn't have a relationship in high school. It didn't last. And so we just walking past each other in the hallways, and he's sweating me over some other guy I might have been talking to afterwards, and I'm looking at him like, oh, that's who you want? That's who you want? All right, that's who you want. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to finding out what she gonna do next week, because I really think it's gonna be on and popping. Now, let me see here. One second. I think I am freezing. Am I freezing? Hold on. Let me see. Let me check something. And we know these things. We know when a guy's really just, oh, I'm way behind over here. I hope I ain't freezing. If I start freezing, y'all, please tell me that I'm freezing, because I'm trying to try out this doggone green screen thing, and I'm trying to decide if I want to keep going with it or not, because sometimes it seems like it be messing up, and I don't know. I might stop using it altogether. I mean, I appreciate the fact that StreamYard allows us to have access to use green screen, but the green screen service that they have on here, it takes a lot of power, or what I say, you have to have really, really, really good computer, good internet service, and I mean, there's a lot of good, you gotta have a lot of things going on for it to run perfectly. And I do have high-speed internet, and I do have, I think, a pretty nice laptop, but you know, anyway, it still be tripping sometimes. So please let me know if I start freezing. Now, where was I at? Okay, we talked about pressure. We talked about Jim Jones and Chrissy. Okay, what do you think is up with Jonathan? Like I done said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. I do not understand why Jonathan is tripping the way he is. I mean, if if Joe and if Tahari wants to mess around, let them mess around. He is like, oh my God, Jonathan, get out of their business. Like he done already told you at us. He done already told you at Erica and Safari's wedding to get the hell out of his business. Well, actually, he said, stay the F out of our business. And he's still all up in the business. But that's Jonathan. I mean, what can we expect? That's Jonathan. And I don't know if he's really looking out for Sin the way that he's trying to say he's looking out for Sin. I just think he's just a little bit too nosy. He just want to be in the mix and he just wants to be involved. You know, Jonathan, he got to have his little storyline in this season, and this is his little storyline, him harassing Joe and Tahari. And I'm like, leave him alone. I mean, even Sin, when she was up there in her lingerie, and that brings me back to when she was in the kitchen in her lingerie, and she was cutting up her food and her fruits or whatever, and it was look like a romantic setting and everything, and she was like, oh my God, it's nothing better than dressing up sexy and fixing some nice delicious food and cooking, you know, and all that kind of stuff for somebody you really love. I was like, oh my God, if Joe Button comes around that corner, knowing that he is her ex and that Jonathan is pissed off because Joe is messing with his other ex allegedly, and I don't know if that's too true or not, especially after Tahari said tonight that she's celibate. So I don't know if they're really messing around or not. So y'all let me know what y'all think. But anywho, Sin even told him when she was, you know, making breakfast or dinner or whatever it was. I think it was breakfast. And she said, I'm not worried about her. If him and Tahari wants to mess around or wants to kick it, and, you know, Tahari is not going to have anything. She's not going to rock her boat over there in her own, you know, her home. But if they do start messing around, and Sin got killed by Joe, you might want to be prepared to have your kids sooner or later calling her stepmama. So she might not interrupt a lot of things in your life, like how you move in your household, but it might affect, you know, the kids and whatever. But, you know, I don't really think, from what I can tell now, that Tahari is really interested in a relationship. I think she's more interested in a friend and somebody that she's really familiar with, especially after we find out today that she has a scare. She went to the doctor, and they found out, well, they told her that they need her to go see a specialist, get a mammo done. You know, she thinks that, well, I guess she's hoping that she doesn't have breast cancer, but, you know, she's kind of scared. And I think that's what she really needs, is she just really needs a friend. And we see next episode on the previews tonight, we saw how she had went to the doctor, and Erica, you know, she was there to comfort her, because Erica, you know, she sat down and talked to her like, what's going on? Because when she blew up at Jonathan at Erica's birthday party, I mean, I understand why she's upset. But for her to blow up like that, like everybody's like, oh my God, why she acting like this? This ain't to her. She don't be acting all like this. And she was going off, telling the camera crew to turn the cameras off. It looked like she was about to knock the camera out the man's hand. And I think it's because she just under a lot of pressure, under a lot of stress right now. And it wasn't like totally her just being upset with Jonathan, but I get it though, because Jonathan was acting dumb. Like he had no idea why Tahari brought up the fact that she has no beef, no qualms with Sin. Why are we even talking about this? Why are we talking? And Jonathan is like, I really don't know what's going on here. Jonathan is just like, I really don't know why. Like, you've been riding her for how long? Asking her why she's hanging around with Joe, asking Joe what's going up, thinking that, you know, Tahari got some ulterior motive, like she's trying to just you know, just be vindictive to Sin, because of the fact that Sin was with Joe after Tahari, and they had a baby, and they just recently broke up, and now Tahari, you know, Jonathan just thinks that Tahari is just doing this to piss Sin off. Like, okay, I had him, then you had him, I got him back. You know, like he's back where he was supposed to be, something like that. You know, so anyway, but Jonathan was trying to act dumb. Like, why are you even telling her that you don't have no problem with her? Where is this coming from? making Tahari look stupid. Like, she's like, oh, that's how we gonna do. This how you gonna do, Jonathan? Okay, I got you. She stormed out of there after thoroughly cussing his butt out on her way out. I was like, oh my God, y'all about to have Tahari destroying some camera equipment because she was pissed. Like, get them cameras out my face. Get them cameras out my face. But anywho, I really, really hope that she doesn't have breast cancer or anything else wrong with her. I wouldn't wish cancer on anybody. But so we talked about Joe. We talked about Sin and who else we talked about? Oh, we talked about Chrissy. We talked about Jim. What do you think about Safari? The decor, the decorations, the party layout for his wife, Erica. Like, Erica was so upset. Like, she walked into what's supposed to be her birthday party. Now, you saw how the wedding was. She did a fabulous job. Her and whoever she worked with, the party planner, wedding planner, event coordinator. It was beautiful. Then we get to her birthday party today, and I'm thinking, oh, it's going to be lavish and all that too. And it was nice, but why was Safari's face planted all over the entire room? All you saw was these big old poster-sized pictures of him everywhere. I mean, yeah, he was looking fly. He was looking sexy and handsome and all that, but it was like one picture of his wife. And she was like, oh my God, I really have to look just to find my own picture. Like, this is my party. He was like, your party is now my party. She's up there pouting. I wish them the best. I really, really, really do. I like Safari and Erica. She's kind of growing on me. Because before I really wasn't feeling Erica before. I really wasn't. But she's kind of growing on me. But the way he just, every time you turn around, he pissing her off. She's in her feelings. She's crying. And this could be because of the baby. It could be the pregnancy hormones. But it's like what she said, like he's constantly trying to make her upset or give her a reason to cry or break down. She was up there like trying to hold the tears back, And her bottom lip was all poked out. She was just so upset. But he kind of made up for it when he serenaded her on top of that table and then brought her the cutest little doll. That little thing was so adorable. It looks like one of those little purse dolls or whatnot. But you say that's horrible. Me either. Man, I'm like, I don't know. I just if I don't know, Safari. It does seem like he matured a lot, over the years, but I still think he has a long way to go, especially now that you're a husband and you're about to have a baby with Erica, your new wife, and he still, I don't know, sometimes act a little mature, a little childish, a little petty, And we're used to this from Safari, but now you married and you in a real relationship. Like you married now. And Erica, I don't know how many times she gonna let him break her like that and piss her off. And after she had a baby and she ain't got that baby in her stomach to protect, I don't know. I think she probably try to fly off the handle on Safari if he keep playing these games with her. But anywho, yeah, he made up for it with that little dog. But yeah, so you guys let me know what you think about that, and let me know what you think about Chrissy. Do you believe that she really doesn't want to get married? Do you where do you see as far as pressure, do you see his wife letting him back in the house? I don't know about that. She claims that he done cheated on her a lot of times. A lot of times. And now, like, he done cheated on her, and this one is displayed publicly on TV, and it's embarrassing. So I don't know how he can come back from that. I really don't know how he gonna come back from that. And as far as Jonathan, let me know what you think is the real reason why Jonathan is upset with Joe and Tahari. As far as thinking that they might be seeing each other or got some type of situationship going on. And even if they are, like I said, they both grown, they both single, and even she claims she's celibate, but still, you can have a relationship and be holding back the cookies at the same time till you get ready. So you can be celibate in a relationship. But again, I don't see no reason why. I mean, it looks a little messy. It looks a little messy. But again, within these type of industries, these entertainers, they always messing with somebody in the business, and it's always somebody's ex. So it's like it's like you're always going to be sleeping with somebody that a whole bunch of other people know. So I'm like, go for it. Maybe it's meant to be. Sometimes we break up with people and that boomerang comes back around and they end up, exes end up getting recycled. Like Tahari said, I can always go green and recycle an ex. I'm going to use that. I never heard that term before. Go green with an ex. I'll be like, let me think. Is there anybody in my life that I would like to recycle? I'm gonna ponder on that. We gonna ponder on that one. But yeah, so anywho, I think tonight's episode was pretty good. I'm looking forward again to next week to find out how his wife is gonna handle the truth. I think she already knows the truth, and that's why she was so upset with him and trying to swing on him. But next week, she gonna find out the truth, and it's about to go down. So anyway, you guys, make sure again you like this video. If you didn't like the video on the way in, make sure you like it on the way out. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell if you are new to my channel. And also, we do have some interviews coming up. I did post on our Facebook page. Yeah, if you're not following us on our other social medias, please jump on that. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and IG. And so I post on there like when we're going to go live or when we are going to do an interview or, things like that. I make the post on there. And I also, we talk about other things on our Facebook page. We have fun. I post funny pictures, funny sayings. We have a lot of fun on our Facebook page. But I did post on there today that pretty soon we're going to start a new segment on our YouTube channel. And it's going to be called, what did I say? It's going to be called Another Beautiful, Amazing Woman. That's what it's going to be called. Another Beautiful, Amazing Woman. And basically what we're going to do, we're going to recognize and interview incredible, amazing, beautiful women. And it's going to be like women who have amazing careers or talents or skills or, doing their darn thing in the community or, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's going to be called Another, because it's always so many women out here doing her thing. And that's why it's going to be called Another Beautiful, Amazing Woman. So every time we recognize or interview another woman, that's the title of the segment. The first segment, there's like 3 different people that I'm discussing doing the interview with right now. I don't know which one for sure is going to be on the first episode of our segment. I'm waiting on some people to get back to me. And if you're following my Facebook page, you also would have saw a post this morning. Or if you haven't, you can go to the Facebook page, The Hood Table, and you'll see a post I made this morning. I have a cousin who has spina bifida. She was born with it. So she's been confined to a wheelchair all her life, but she's an amazing, beautiful woman. She is a basketball star in a wheelchair. She's a model. She's in fashion. She is so gorgeous, so gorgeous. And she's a nail tech. She does beautiful, beautiful nail work. I mean, she literally has not allowed that disease, that spina bifida, to control her life. She's been doing her thing ever since a little girl, ever since she was born. And so I posted today on our Facebook page on the Hood Table. Congratulations to her because she just won Miss Wheelchair Alabama America 2020. And if you go to our Facebook page, you'll see her pictures in her wheelchair with her beautiful gown on and her flower bouquet and her hair laid, makeup laid. I mean, I'm so proud of my cousin because she really is remarkable. And she has accomplished a lot of things that one couldn't even imagine, somebody who was born with that disease, can, imagine doing. But yeah, so shout out to my cousin, Carnicia. So proud of her, the whole family from here all the way to the SIP. Everybody is so proud of her. So again, make sure you follow us on Facebook, IG, and Twitter, The Hood Table, because Facebook is where I primarily post like everything that's going on. And on, on here, of course, we do our videos, but everything else is on like Facebook, IG, and Twitter. So with that being said, hey Candace, hey, I just noticed you came in. We done now, child. We done discussed love and hip hop New York. And please feel free to watch the replay though. Please feel free to watch the replay. And Candace, still, I still need to talk to you because I still want to interview you as well. So we need to hook up. You need to hit me up and let me know when it'll be a good time for me to interview you, because I was just talking about a new segment that I started that I'm going to start, and it's going to be called Another Beautiful, Amazing Woman. And once a month, we're going to recognize and interview some amazing, beautiful women once a month. So please hit me up, child. Don't have me come look for you, girl. We in the same city, so don't have me come look for you. But yes, resilient. Yes, she's amazing. It has an amazing spirit too. But so you said you got to go look. Yes, go look. Go check out the Facebook page. I posted it this morning as soon as I found out that she won. So yes, that is amazing. But you guys, I'm about to get out of here. Remember to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. And remember, I have 3 channels altogether: Tanya's Primetime TV Media Reviews and Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice, my cake decorating channel. So make sure you check those YouTube channels off. Check those channels out as well. Thank you. But thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks for everybody who participated in the chat. And thanks for everybody who's just watching in the bushes. I appreciate the view, the click and the view. Thank you so much. And everybody be blessed. Stay safe. And I'm out. Deuces. All right. Doing that homework. Okay. Thank you. You like the background, girl? That's the O&E. Downtown Omaha, Nebraska. But all right, don't work too hard tonight. Get that homework done though, and I'll holler at you guys later. I'm out.